This is Africa, home to some of the oldest evidence for modern humans. More specifically, Ethiopia, which is widely considered the region from which Homo sapiens first set out for the Middle East and points beyond. Tracing its roots all the way back to the 2nd millennium BCE, Ethiopia was a monarchy for most of its history. During the first centuries of the Common Era, the Kingdom of Aksum maintained a unified civilization in the region. Today, it is a symbol for independence, a country well known for never being colonized with the exception of a 5-year occupation by Italy that ended in 1941. It is a federal parliamentary republic with a prime minister acting as head of the government. Pictured here is the current prime minister, Haile Mariam Desalegn, as of August 20th, 2012. Pictured here is the flag of Ethiopia with its coat of arms in the middle. This is the map of Ethiopia. Its capital city is Addis Ababa, the largest city in the country. Ethiopia is the most populated landlocked country in the world and the second most populated country in Africa, with a population of about 94.1 million people as of 2013. The birth rate is 33.5 births for every 1,000 people in the population annually, and the death rate is 7.8 as of 2012. Ethiopia is a very diverse country with different religions and ethnic groups. 62.8% of the country is Christian, 33.9% Muslim, 2.6% of traditional faiths, and 0.7% for other. Ethiopia population contains over 80 different ethnic groups. Most people in Ethiopia speak Afro-Asiatic languages, mainly of the Cushitic and Semitic branches. The former includes the Oromo and Somali, and the latter includes Amhara and Tigray. Together, these four groups make up 3/4 of the population. Traditionally, men are responsible for providing for the family and for dealing with family contact outside the home, whereas women are responsible for domestic work and looking after the children. Although many people continue to follow these traditional rules, the roles of men and women are constantly evolving. Ethiopian women are actively involved in all aspects of their society's life, but that isn't always recognized. As a result, in many ways, women have lagged behind men in fields of self-advancement. The National Policy on Women, formulated in 1993, aims to create more gender-sensitive public policies in the government and businesses. Ethiopia's economy depends almost entirely on agriculture, which doesn't fare well with people with poor cultivation practices and can affect farmers when there are droughts, and they happen often. There are currently various efforts made by the government to branch out into manufacturing, textiles, and energy generation. As of now, Ethiopia's major exports are coffee beans, other oily seeds, other vegetables, and cut flowers. Its major imports are refined petroleum, delivery trucks, mixed mineral or chemical fertilizers, and large construction vehicles. Although the country's GDP is increasing year by year, the income per household isn't. Poverty is still a huge factor in the lives of everyday Ethiopians. Despite all of that, Ethiopia has a rich culture. Besides what was mentioned before, the country has its own distinct cuisines. Wat, the national dish of Ethiopia, is a hot spicy stew accompanied by injera, a traditional large spongy pancake made of teff flour and water. Tibs is a dish in which meat and vegetables are sautéed together. The dish is served in a variety of manners and can range from hot to mild or contain little to no vegetables. There are also celebrities that hail from Ethiopia. There's Leah Kebede, a supermodel, actress, philanthropist, and owner of her own Ethiopian-inspired fashion line. There's also Marcus Samuelsson, a popular chef that was born in Ethiopia, raised in Sweden, and also began venturing into African cuisines after learning of his heritage, as well as Scandinavian cuisines. Ethiopia is an interesting country with an incredibly long and rich history. I hope you may see this and decide to look more into the country and maybe even visit sometime soon.